The only thing more depressing than traveling for a race from Sofia has to be getting back to it. But this time I thought I was not going to be that depressed, since we were going for a 10k race in the neighboring country of Serbia's capital, Belgrade. And don't get me wrong, it used to be the capital of a country so great that we had to fence most of our 1200k border with it to prevent Bulgarians from running away there. By the way, pay attention to the fence. This is the so-called Klon. This is Bulgaria, but this is the forbidden border area. You cannot cross here, or you are just being shot. Legally, we could be shot any minute. In fact, we still import most of our best music from there. Just look at my tiny hometown in a snowstorm when a Yugo group arrives. But then that country started dissolving into bloody wars, and later that happened.
Today our armed forces joined our NATO allies in airstrikes against Serbian forces.
Yes, it was bombarded by NATO for 78 straight days, and Bulgaria provided its aerospace for the attacks. To be fair, the only way we could prevent an F-16 fighter jet from using our airspace is to buy it in advance. So I expected Belgrade to look something like LA in every sci-fi movie.
Oh, what is that emanation?
Or even worse, the actual LA.
Frightening, there's a new drug being mixed in. It's dubbed the zombie drug.
Well, it didn't. Ooh, scary. Doesn't feel like Serbia here.
Doesn't even feel like Poland anymore.
Very nice. Definitely doesn't feel like Bulgaria.
That's true.
Anyway, all will be alright as long as I don't mention the war. You don't have to join the army and so. Bulgarian cannon captured in war, supposedly.
Listen, don't mention the war. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it all right.
And never, under no circumstances, use the Bulgarian word karam, which has a slightly different meaning here. Karam slete. The problem with my 10k race was that I was kind of fighting a cold, but since it was an evening race, I could test my condition in the morning. I'm going for a local parkrun. I hope this is the right place. I don't see anybody, and I'm a bit on the edge of getting too late. There it was with, surprisingly, only a handful of people. Hi, is this the parkrun? Yeah, so I'm in the right place.
Okay, let me explain the track to you. Start and finish is over there, and we run along the embankment until we meet the small parking place. Okay, and finish is over there. Let me introduce our volunteers today. Thank you for coming for our S95 104th park run in Belgrade. So for warm up, let's thank Konstantin again.
So here we go. Only several minutes into the run, at a modest pace, and my heart rate flies through the roof. Something is definitely not right here, but it is not the legs, as they feel like having a gear or two left. So I use them a bit. Ajmo, daj sve. Ha. Super pace.
Will you run in the evening also?
Yeah.
Really?
Nah.
So now, which time do you predict?
Well, normally I'd go for sub 35, but
Suffer.
I'm somehow suboptimal at the moment, so I think with the heat and everything. Okay, thank you guys very much. It was very nice
Thank you.
meeting you.
Good
And
luck.
next time I'm in Belgrade,
Hope to see you soon.
I'll be here as well. I don't want to be planting excuses from the morning, but I got a bit sick yesterday, and then I was miraculously cured. But now I think miracles don't happen. My heart rate is nowhere near the normal. So there must be something wrong with me. See if you can guess the security code. I prescribed myself a day of leisure and then off to the start of the 10K in the evening. Considering the morning crowd, I didn't expect to see more than a couple of hundred runners now. But well, there were a bit more. 4,000 to be precise. And it wasn't just my supposed code. I had to fight the heat as well. It's going to help for a minute or two. The sun is already setting, but I don't see it cooling down.
Three, dva, jedan.
Well, that's a solid crowd. Well done, Belgrade. As for us, we underestimated the depth of the field a bit and are now slightly out of position. You can see Nikola, who is actually in shape, sharply going for any gap that opens, and so do I in my slightly sluggish manner. So the first K is an uphill battle. It is actually pretty flat, to be fair. In fact, on the second K, I have to admit, I gave it an honest try. Went into the 320s, but had to bail out very soon in order not to, die. But even with the speed dialed back, it was going to be a struggle to the end for me. So I had to keep my mind away from it somehow. To distract myself from all the suffering, I decided I can go for something I have never thought of doing in a road race. Actually, a race. I don't usually care if I'm going to be 30th, 50th or 167th in Rotterdam, for example. I had to check that, by the way. The only thing that matters is the finishing time. But today I was not getting any notable time, so I just started chasing people for position in order not to just stroll to the finish line. In some way, one may argue, in an insane way. I had a lot of fun. Racing out of shape is miserable, but fun. Trust me, I've been doing it all season in the mountains. Pick it up! Now here is the final corner, and wait, I almost forgot the sponsor of today's video.
Door for door, the best vehicle you can buy.
After some really tough kilometers, I saw the finish, and there was no one ahead of me. Mainly because I was in a significant gap between the 26th and 27th position, but it was the best I can do that day. In fact, I shouldn't even be ahead of this guy, who was just chilling around.
You are very relaxed.
Maybe relaxed.
Yeah. What's your PB?
29-32.
Okay, that explains it.
Where are you from? Bulgaria. Bulgaria?
Sofia, yeah.
Monaški, meni Mitko će nam mnogo dobar drug. A, te pričte. Vidi, još piše Nikola. Ej! Dobri ste, bravo. Krep.
Well done.
Well done.
I missed the good group because I left some seconds in the beginning, and after that I worked with 3 guys and a girl for 2 kilometers, and then they had to slow down, so I had nobody to work with.
Still, you matched your best time.
Yeah, actually maybe 7-8 seconds under,
So it's a PB?
And I guess it is kind of a PB for me, although I have a better 10k and a half marathon, and also my girlfriend got a PB. Or, as one contemporary philosopher once put it,
these are big achievements for this country, and the people of Bulgaria ought to be proud of the achievements that they have achieved.
Considering my speed at the moment, I think I may have overperformed a bit. Considering my historical pace and my ambitions for Valencia, I'm in trouble.
turns out Belgrade is not just a pretty nice city, it is also great for running. First, you have miles and miles of uninterrupted running on both Danube and Sava river banks. Then, if you want some hills, you can do this in an epic fortress setting. And for the tartan tracks, they're right there in the city park. Having a dedicated day for a 10k race also is something we are not used to in Bulgaria. In fact, we had a 10k the very same day, but it is part of an Ekiden marathon, and by the way, the course is shorter. That's right, we can't even measure the distance properly. But the greatest advantage has to be that in 3 days we never had to interrupt a run because of a dog.
Beware of the dogs. How many dogs have chased us today? How is this possible?
Maybe they have taxis.
For a contrast, this is what a park run in Bulgaria looks like. And I'm not even exaggerating here. Exaggeration would be if I said that this is the best bookstore in Belgrade and this is the one in Sofia. What can you do? Off we go home, and it is depression time once again. At least we still have all this great Serbian music to cheer us up.
da te prevoli. Ja sam se tvoje ruku, ja sam duboko na marcipanu. Biće mi žao, biće meni žao, žao, uzet će je drugi, uzet će je moja Argentina. Slabo lažeš dušu, lažeš veštice.
Ja, Belgrade.